Hey brother, I'm Stuart Matola, men's relationship coach, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about her complaints, why she complains so much, and what you can do about it. So I'm going to give you a tool in this video that's going to help you with that. So check this out. First off, I'm curious if you do experience a lot of complaints from your wife. How does that impact you? How does that make you feel? Now, it may seem like an obvious question, but it's important that you're really explicit with that. Maybe it makes you feel unvalued, unappreciated, nagged at, angry. There's all kinds of different emotions you can experience. Maybe you feel fearful. Okay. The reason I invite you into that is so that you can have the experience of what's happening to you. And you're not just focused on, pleasing her or making things better. Okay? Because that's not going to get you anywhere. And chances are you've tried that before and that's not helping. And I see a lot of guys trying to do that and it doesn't get them what they want, which is essentially trust, peace, ease, less conflict, less complaining. So I want to offer you two things instead. First, create a boundary, just like 6 inches from your body. Imagine this boundary where you hear those complaints, but you don't let it penetrate the deepest part of you. You don't let it become the definition of your character and who you are, and you don't let it tear you down. This is a simple tactical tool to help you stay in the room with her complaints and notice in that space, in the boundary. Let's say, you're imagining 6 to 10 inches from your body. In that space is where you get to feel the impact of her complaints. And notice simple emotions. If anger comes up, fear comes up, anger that it's just like enough already. Fear essentially that says, yeah, I'll never be enough for her. This isn't going to work. I don't think our marriage or relationship is going to last. And maybe just sadness that, God, I'll never be enough for her. This is just really making me sad. So in that space of you experiencing your emotions, you then get to notice, okay, what's happening for you and what you want to step into instead. And I want to invite you from that place of your own awareness of what's happening to you. So just take a few breaths and then open yourself up to her. Open yourself up to hearing what she's saying, knowing that you're okay. You can have your emotions, you can have your experience, and you don't need her to fix you, redeem you, make you better. You'd stand strong and solid in yourself and consider this next point. Her complaint is a bid for connection. Granted, it's a sideways bid, it's a shadowy bid, but it's a way of her trying to penetrate you to say, you're not enough for me, and I want this other thing instead. Now, the problem is most of the time she's not saying that other thing that she wants. So this is the invitation, brother, for you to say to her, I hear you're complaining. My sense is there's something else that you need. Can you tell me what you want of me? What's your request of me? Your complaint just kind of alienates me and it feels like it's tearing me down and it doesn't keep me connected to you. Now, if you tell me what you want and you're willing to make a request, then I'm glad to be in the room with you and I can actually do something about it. Now, a lot of guys say, well, I ask her what she wants and she just rolls her eyes and says, you should know, we've been married or together for so many years, or I'm not going to repeat that again. Well, that's your opportunity to challenge her and say, you know what? Whether you told me or not in the past, I'd like to hear it again. And whether or not you think I'm not paying attention in the past or haven't been paying attention in the past, I'm paying attention right now. And I'm here and I want connection with you. And I can get that connection and we can cultivate that connection through a request. Okay. So are you willing to speak that to me again? And if not, then I'm going to assume you're not interested in connection. And that's what I'm taking out of this interaction. So again, notice your boundary. And I was going to say, put up your boundary, but I want to be clear. A boundary is not a wall. It's a pause button. You notice something about to come into you, you get to choose, you get to slow it down, and you get to be with it between you and you. And then second, noticing her complaint as a bid for connection. Again, a shadowy one, and the invitation to invite her into a request and to stand your ground. even if she doesn't want to give you that request. To know that if she doesn't, she's shutting down connection. And I want to help you become a badass so you can create connection in the relationship that you want. So I hope this was helpful, brother. If it was, please like this video or subscribe to my channel below. And to check out links to my work, check out the description below as well. Thanks so much for watching and have a kick-ass day. Bye.